Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue with my Tamiya Juggernaut project. If you've been following along with it, I mentioned last time that I wanted to show you guys the difference between the Juggernaut 1 and Juggernaut 2 axles. So this is from a Juggernaut 1. And this is from a Juggernaut 2 and for the TXT 1 and 2. Only difference with the Juggernaut 2 and TXT 1 and 2 is the output shaft for the Juggernaut 2 is 5 millimeters. Same with the Juggernaut 1, and the TXT 1 and 2 have 6 millimeter output shafts. So if you look closely, the Juggernaut 1, the input shaft did not go all the way up. There was no support on the other end like this one does. I mean, this one has a bearing on the end, this one does not. Basically, the issue was because it's screwed from the top, it would rock sometimes and it'll cause it to skip the gears. The bevel gears would cause each other to skip. Unlike the current designs for other companies, basically the back of the pumpkin is where the input shaft comes into, but with the Juggernaut 2, TXT 1 and 2, the input shaft is on the top. So like that, it's like a different design. So there's less issues with the ones with designs like that. If you're looking at this, I greased her up off camera, and I used this heavy duty grease from Lucas. The differential is greased up with the red and tacky grease. So I'm hoping to do a limited slip. I didn't want to use the silicone one with 100,000 or 500,000 viscosity, because in case it leaks out, I didn't want it to get over all over these gears, and basically it'll slow it down. Yeah, no, this is lithium formula. It has a lithium base formula, and it's not really ideal for plastic, but I'm thinking since this is, I believe, is cast iron gears, so it'll be fine. I actually purchased this silicone lubricating grease, but when I used it, I actually felt more resistance in the gears. So I might use this for the gearbox. Since I was really low on the Tamiya ceramic grease. If you were watching the previous video, you'll see that I barely applied any lube on it because I was using it sparingly. But I might use this one for the gearbox since it's plastic. I'm not gonna use this lithium based one. Yeah, I was just surprised that I had more resistance with that one than this one. Since I have the axle all torn up, I'm gonna go over the behind the axle steering servo steering mount a little bit. So this is ideally how it's gonna mount on there. Actually, let me show you guys this other one. This is how it's mounted on here. Initially, I put this. You guys are probably wondering why I did this. I was gonna bridge it over here to add another support. I was gonna screw it, put a bridge here basically, and screw it here and here. And I also thought about drilling a hole all the way and you know, put a screw through there. And I don't think it's gonna interfere with anything. So yeah, just maybe not. I don't think. Nope, there's nothing there, so I could have done that, but I think I'm just gonna stay with just these two screws. It's pretty sturdy. That's what all of these bracing is. So basically, if you have like an angled like if you have an angled aluminum, it's a lot stiffer because of the, you know, the angles in them. That's what these bracings are doing for it. It's making it stiff. The steering links actually have bearings on the end, so I'm gonna make this thicker. So I'm actually gonna put bearing on this side, and on this on the top side I'm just gonna sandwich bearing in there. Oh, if you're wondering why this one has aluminum knuckles and the other one has the plastic ones, so I actually stole this from my Cloudbuster, and because I went with aluminum axle tubes, I didn't want to use the aluminum on aluminum with the aluminum axle tubes, because if I feel like even though they're machined, they're polished, I feel like, you know, if you're rubbing two aluminums together, they're kind of more abrasive. So there's another one that I'm waiting on. Basically, the knuckles are shorter here, and you put like a plastic or nylon spacer. So that's what I'm gonna use for my Cloudbuster. All right, that's all for now. I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera. I don't have to film that. So, oh yeah, I've taken the Juggernaut apart right now. Lesson learned, guys. I tried to do with my my Cloudbuster. If you looked at it, or you guys haven't had a chance yet, the suspensions are black. What I did was dyed it. I put it in boiling water and dyed it with this, with RIT. I try to do the same thing for the body because it's cold right now, and I want to do the box art with this truck. I want to say black, but it warped it instead. So I mean, this coloration is like probably, you know, equivalent to years and years of it being out in the sun. So I'm gonna have to purchase another one, or I actually have I still have the old Juggernaut body. So if you guys are seeing some of my, you know, thumbnails, seeing the Juggernaut, those are actually from that's actually the old body that was on it. So, but all right, I hope you guys like this content and continue following this project. Thank you for watching.